Hey guys, alright, so I am making my lasagna tonight. I already have the meat cooking, and I'm going to be using this Aldi brand oven ready lasagna. I've never used this before, any of the oven ready lasagna noodles before, so I'm going to let you guys know how that goes. And I'm also using the Aldi brand traditional pasta sauce. My husband likes this one because it doesn't have like any chunks in it or anything like that. So yeah, that's going to be the sauce I'm using, and I'm going to be using their noodles. The meat, I believe I did get from Aldi as well. And then all the regular ingredients, I think I got from there as well, like the eggs, you know, Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese I put in it. I also put in hot Italian sausage, which I got from my other grocery store. I like to put hot Italian sausage in it. So yeah, I'll let you know how everything goes in as I put it together. Okay. Alright, and right now I am still browning the meat and some hot Italian sausage. I put a half a pound of hot Italian sausage in with a pound of the meat. I used, like I said, the Aldi ground beef, which was I think 80/20. That's why there's some fat that was from the beef. I also strained the meat before I put it in the lasagna pan because I just don't like it to be soggy. And with these lasagna noodles from Aldi, you have to add some water to your pan when you put them in the oven. So I don't want it to be extra soggy in case all of the liquid doesn't get soaked up. So right now I am making the cottage cheese mixture. It's 16 ounces of cottage cheese, 2 eggs, half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and then I also put a half a cup of the low sodium, or the low moisture part skim mozzarella shredded cheese. I just like it to be extra cheesy. Then I'm also going to add some sea salt and some pepper to this. My oven is heating up at 350. So yeah, I will get back to you guys when I am putting the lasagna together. Hey guys, alright, so we're ready to put all of the ingredients together in the pan. I have 4 of the oven ready lasagna noodles in here. It says for every 5 noodles to put a half a cup of water. In lasagna I'll have 12. I'm probably still only going to put a full cup all together. Not even sure. I think I'm just going to do a half a cup for the bottom level and then a half a cup for the second level, and then I'll just put the sauce on the top. Might not even use that much. I'm just worried that it might just be a little too soggy, but you know, we'll see. That's why we're doing this. So let's put some noodles in here. Okay. Oh, I gotta open this. Alright, sorry about that. I had to open my sauce. Let's do this. Just kind of spread it on there. Okay. So I'm gonna put, this is, like I said before, half a pound of Italian sausage and a pound of 80/20 beef, and I rinse it. And I just kind of, I want to sprinkle half of it in each layer. Yeah, making a mess. That's what happens when you're trying to do it one-handed. Alright. Now you don't have to do, you know, the hot Italian sausage. I feel like it just makes it delicious. Everyone who always has my lasagna says that mine is their favorite. So, and it's so easy to make lasagna. It does take, I guess, a full hour because it cooks for half an hour, and it probably takes, you know, a half hour to kind of put everything together. And then this is the mixture with the cottage cheese, 2 eggs, Parmesan cheese, and some mozzarella. And again, I'm going to just kind of put half of it all over. I'm only going to put it on this layer and the next layer. because the remaining 4 noodles from the 12 is just the top. So, okay. If you hear Fancy Nancy in the background, it's because that's what's playing out there. My daughter's just in here hanging out with me. All right, so then let's put some more noodles on top, I guess. If anyone's ever done this before, leave a comment below of how your experience was, or if you guys are going to give it a try, and let me know how it goes. I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out. And then you're just going to repeat, the process again. I'm never so good with, evening out my mixtures, but it'll, settles once it's in the oven, so. Okay. If you have little ones, they might like this too, even though it is hot Italian sausage in it. My daughter is obsessed with it. I mean, she likes a lot of spicy things, like, not like super spicy, but she likes pepperoni. She was eating a ton of that today. Okay. And I like making a lasagna on Sunday because, sometimes on Mondays you just don't feel like prepping for, the week and making lunch, or you get too busy because you had a lot to do. Like we had a lot going on today. So I can eat this lasagna for lunch, or my husband will come home and work on his lunch break and eat. So. And then we'll do this next layer. All right, on to the last layer. Let me spread this just a little bit. Okay. And then our remaining 4 lasagna noodles. Now, does anyone know why they never have the exact amount of lasagna noodles you need? Or is it just the recipe I have that calls for 12? It's not like there's 24 in here. So I can never get 2 lasagnas out of 1 pack. And there's, well, this one only has like 3 left. The one I usually get at ShopRite, I'm always missing like 3 for me to be able to do a whole other lasagna. Drives me nuts. Why you got my shoe, little girl? She's just running around with my shoes. Right? Mom life. Toddlers. They're monsters, but they're cute, so. All right. Okay, so we have the sauce on. Now, I still have some of my 1 cup of water that was really less than what I needed. I'm gonna just put some on the top. Just kind of spread it out. Not gonna tell my husband that they were a different type of noodles, because you know how they can be. Sometimes husbands are more picky than kids. At least mine is. All right, let's clean this side of this little mess here up. All right, so we did that. Let's get some mozzarella. It's just the one-handed cooking. Gonna have to find my little tripod. All right. Okay. And I had already used this bag for another recipe, so I feel like I got a good amount of cheese. I'll probably add some more. All right, so I'm gonna put some foil on this. The oven is ready at 350, and I'll put it in there for 30 minutes, and I will be back when that 30 minutes is up. All right, so just put the lasagna in the oven for 30 minutes, and now my kitchen is a mess. So I'm going to try to clean that up now while the 30 minutes is up. That way I don't have to try to clean everything up after dinner, because it is already 6:35. So I don't want to be up all night cleaning the kitchen. I will get back to you guys after my kitchen is clean and the 30 minutes is up. After 30 minutes is up, you take the foil off, put it back in there for 10 more minutes. Might even add some more cheese. Yeah, and then we'll do the taste test, and then I'll let you guys know how it was. Thanks. Hey guys, also, side note, cleaning up all of this mess from making the lasagna, all of the grease everywhere. This is the cleaner I use when I do greasy foods, and I'm cleaning it up on the kitchen. It's an all-purpose degreaser and spot remover. This is from the dollar store. Definitely worth it, and it definitely gets rid of all the grease and doesn't leave like a filmy residue or anything like that. I do still use a regular cleaner on top of this, like after I wipe off all the grease, just because I like the smell of like my regular cleaners a little bit better, my Honest ones. And I'll also do a little review on what my new favorite cleaners are. This is definitely one of them. I've actually used it a lot. It's almost gone. Alright guys, and my kitchen is now nice and clean. My cute little hot cocoa station. I just love it for Valentine's Day. I decorated so early for Valentine's Day because we have a house on the market, and I just thought it was so cute, and it was really easy to decorate. I found this adorable Rae Dunn Kisses serving dish. Obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with Rae Dunn, obviously. You can see a lot of it. So yeah, I cleaned the stove up really well and the countertops. Everything is pretty clean except this corner because all of that I keep in the stove. In the next house that we get, hopefully, fingers crossed, all of these pans will be in those cool pan and pot drawers that they have, those big deep ones. So hopefully I won't have to keep them in the stove. Yeah, still with 7 minutes to spare. I did want to just say, my tip with lasagna, your spatula, use a metal one. Alright, so it just came out of the oven. The noodles on top are a little hard, but I think overall it turned out okay. Next clip will be my review for everything. Hey guys, alright, so today is the next day, and we actually had them, the lasagna as leftovers. The first night the noodles were a little hard still, but reheating them and having them for leftovers the next day, they weren't hard at all. They were really soft. So overall I guess it was pretty good. I'll probably still use them again. Yeah, I mean, you don't get as many noodles, but like I said in the video, I never get enough noodles to do twice, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so overall it was pretty good. I'll leave everything below, the recipe and everything like that. So yeah, so if you're not already subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button and leave a comment and like this video, and let me know if you tried this or if you used those oven ready noodles before, and let me know how it went. Alright, thanks guys, see you next time.